Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of our EAFC career mode here with Sheffield United. It's a huge one today. It's so tight in the Premier League and we have 5 of our remaining 10 fixtures to come today. Going to start off by taking a quick look at the league table where it looks as if barring a miracle Luton Town will be heading back down to the Championship next season. But I mean, after them, who actually knows what's going to happen? Burnley and Bournemouth currently occupy the last 2 relegation spots, but they both have a game in hand over Forest. It's so tight down there. I reckon 3, maybe 4 more wins definitely will secure it. 3, possibly 4. And I think we will be safe. We've got a great chance to pick up our first today as we host Fulham at Bramall Lane. Massive game, and we need to win this one. Come on, you Blades. Well, guys, I've just played the first game of the episode. Fulham at home. Absolute shocker of a game. No chances for either team. Just going to brush over it very quickly. It's a point closer to safety, but we really could have done with all 3. So before we get to this next game, which is away at Anfield to take on Liverpool, we have got our final month scouting update. So let's see if our scouts have found anyone. So we've actually got a month left in Wales because it was set up after. So we're going to keep scouting the guys that we think might have a decent potential. Ethan King will be rejected. Tom Powell looks like he could be pretty decent. Wood as well, pretty high value on him, so we'll keep scouting. And Nathan Mason, although the low overall, the potential is okay, so we'll keep scouting all of these as we've got 1 month left in Wales. As for England, this is the final scouting update, so I think we're going to give a couple of players academy deals. Elijah Dean will definitely get a deal. Roman Willis, high value, so I'm actually going to give him an academy deal. Harry Bennett we're going to turn away. Rory Finch, no. Austin Manning, no. Albert Barry, no. And Bradley Johnson, no as well. So all our scouting's done in England. And as for Northern Ireland, there's actually nobody here that I'm going to give a deal to. So we'll go and check out the Youth Academy, which is now actually full. So we will still have 1 month's worth of scouting from Wales, and that will come through on the 1st of May. But predominantly, we're pretty much done now. So guys, this is how the Youth Academy is currently looking. We've had a couple of players with potential drops, so it's not looking quite as strong. But if there's anyone in here that you see and you think needs a position change, let me know in the comments so that I can action them. We have still got a couple of players with good potential. This new guy Elijah Dean, who's just come in, going to convert him to a right winger, but he's actually got a pretty high potential. Just a shame about the low overall. I still think that Patrick Nicholson is our best prospect that we've got, 88 to 94 potential, but I'm going to keep everyone here in the Youth Academy unless they ask for a pro deal, and then I'll promote some of them next summer and try and get them loaned out. We've also got some more good news before we head into this game, as Hayden Hackney is just coming back from that 2-month injury. He of course suffered the broken metatarsal and he should be back for the final run-in pretty soon. We're obviously going to have to nurse him back to full fitness, but it will be really good to get him back in the squad. So next game here at Anfield. Not expecting to get anything from it. Liverpool having a great season, currently sat in 3rd. If we do somehow manage to nick a point, of course I'll take it. Just going to try and play at a really slow tempo here. We're playing midweek under the lights, so of course the Anfield crowd are going to be up for it. We've already had "You'll Never Walk Alone" ringing around the stadium, so they're going to be up for it. We've just got to slow the pace of the game down, keep the ball, keep the crowd quiet, and you never know, we might just nick a point out of here. Now Diaz back to Goncalves, and Anel's there, still kept alive though. Salah still not clear, and Foderingham makes his first save of the day. And we've got men out wide on the left. It's a great break from us. Fleck into Max Lowe. And the cross is blocked. Now we're in trouble. Thiago into Salah. He's going to fancy a run against John Fleck, and he's pegged it back to Diogo Jota, who scores. And as we set up here to play on the counter, it's Liverpool who beat us at our own game. Lowe caught out of position down the left. Salah was left up against John Fleck, and it was no match for him. Cut back to Jota, who slammed home, and Liverpool lead. Mountain to climb from here. Still Diogo Jota into the penalty area. Don't concede a second now, boys. Just stand up, stay on our feet. Trouble here. Salah, it's 2. Worst possible time to concede, and that'll probably do it now. Still Koulibaly. Gap in the heart of the defence, and Jefferson's in. Jefferson, oh, he's put it over. Took a touch off someone. Might have been Van Dijk who got a touch on it. Yeah, off the knee of Van Dijk, takes it over. What an opportunity. Norwood swings the corner in, and it's cleared by Diaz. Oh, that's brilliant build-up from Liverpool. Mo Salah, lovely. Goncalves squared across, and it's 3. Game over now. Koulibaly back to Tom Davis, former Evertonian. Koulibaly out to Baldock. Swung in. Jefferson, great save by Alisson. Denied the young man a consolation. Davis will swing the corner in. Looking for Fleck, but we will get a goal back. John Fleck, possibly his last for the club. Heading to Belgium in the summer. And it's only a consolation, but we are on the score sheet. It's been all one way in this one. Liverpool been far the better team and deserved winners. Another really, really tough game here. Chelsea at Bramall Lane. We need to stop the rot. We haven't picked up a win since we had those back-to-back victories against Luton and Brighton. And, oh, that's a strong tackle, that. Heading into our next 2 against Brentford and Burnley. Both of those are winnable fixtures, but we're on such terrible form at the moment. I don't see us picking up any results. That's outrageous from Jackson. And Greaves is in the way. We need to stop the rot here at home to Chelsea. It's a game where I feel we can get something. If we avoid defeat, I'll be happy. Here's Jackson again into Mudryk, the Ukrainian. Looking to speed past. Oh, Jadon Bogle, and Fotheringham makes a brilliant save because that was sneaking in at the near post. Fired out to Madueke, now into Jackson, and Vinny Sousa's left his man there. And it's back to Jackson, and luckily it's straight at Fotheringham. Still tied at 0-0 here, but it's not been convincing. It's been all Chelsea in this first half. Norwood. Bogle on the overlap. And Bogle to drive in. And pulled back to Archer. Good save by Petrovic. Well, as we did against Arsenal, we've made it to the break, tied at 0-0. We managed to come away from the Arsenal game with a point. I take the same here, but Bournemouth and Burnley both winning at half-time. They're really putting up a fight. I mean, we'd expect nothing less, but really making this hard work for us. I take a point from this. If we can somehow snatch all 3, it'd be amazing. And there's the whistle. It's a respectable point. It's the second 0-0 of the episode. We might be able to squeeze an extra game in. It was a little bit more exciting than the opener against Fulham, and it is a decent point against Chelsea. Happy to get another clean sheet, but still that Premier League win evades us. We need to get it in the next 2 games. So thankfully Burnley actually ended up losing away to Everton. Bournemouth did beat bottom of the table Luton, which isn't really a surprise. You can see how tight it is. We're currently outside of the relegation zone on goal difference. We play Brentford next, who have been pulled right back into it, so a win here could actually potentially see us jump above them. All I'm worried about is the win though. I don't care how many we score. We just need those 3 points on the board. Do you know what? It's our away form that really worries me. We've been so bad away from home this season. Even when we've played well, 9 times out of 10, we've only picked up a point. We've found it so difficult to win on the road. We've been a lot better at home. We've picked up some good points here and there against some of the bigger teams, but it's on the road where we've struggled, and the goals have really dried up for us recently. Danny Ings hasn't scored since his brace against Luton. Thought he was going to be a brilliant signing when he came in January, but the goals have slowed up. Would love for him to get back on the score sheet today. Still Osborne, Archer and Harmer. Now there's space out on the other flank with Baldock. Great opportunity. Baldock saved, and Danny Ings is there to head home. I just said a minute ago that he hadn't scored since that brace against Luton, and he is right there to head into the empty net. Baldock's effort parried by, I think it's Flecken in the Brentford goal. Danny Ings kept himself onside and just stoops down to head it home. Massive goal for the Blades, and we lead away in London. And Burmo, trouble, and Burmo, oh, Wes. Oh, I'm done with this guy, man. Whether we stay up or go down, he is gone in the summer. We know that Mbermo's their danger man. Gets in between Greaves and Osborne, and Fotheringham. I mean, come on, mate. You are gone in the summer, no matter where we are. He's missed the dot. It's hit him in the fucking head. Nah, I'm done with this guy. Wes Fotheringham, your time at this club is done. I'm tempted to put Davis in or promote one of the youth keepers for the final few games. I'm so done with him. And now Forrest are leading as well. Fotheringham, man, get a grip. Brentford are sending... Oh, fuck me. They're sending so many bodies forward that if we can capitalise at the back... Oh, my God, I've done it again. If we can capitalise at the back, we'll get chances to be 2-on-2. But my passing's just been so bad today. Dangerous ball. Anel's done well. And Burmo... This guy's not serious. This guy is not fucking serious. He's getting dropped for the next game. He's dropped against Burnley. This guy is not playing another game for this club. What is he doing, man? He's made some brilliant saves for me this year, but that is just appalling. I'm tempted to bring him off at half-time. I might do it just for a statement. Get Adam Davis on. Doing it as well. Davis is coming on for Fotheringham. His head's not in the game. I don't know if anyone saw that interview that Aaron Ramsdale did recently about him struggling to concentrate for 90 minutes. If Fotheringham, if his head's not screwed on, then he's not going to play. Ings finds Baldock. Back to our goal scorer, Danny Ings, and he runs into trouble. This straight through the middle. Ings doesn't do enough, and it's 3. And our win's not coming today. We are in deep, deep trouble, boys. This is not looking good. Harmer, 3-2. Means nothing. Game's done. We left it too late. We're going down. This is shocking. We are going down. We have to beat Burnley in the next game. Well, after that game, Max Lowe has just come to us and said, boss, I've got to be honest, I think not getting games is damaging my career. I want to get away and make a fresh start. So Max Lowe looks as if he might be heading out in the summer, and I actually did get on with him. I've been rotating him and Osborne, but yeah, he's obviously not happy. Looks as if he'll be making a move in the summer. Well, I mean, talk about relegation 6-pointers. This is as big as it gets now. If we lose, we slip into the bottom 3, and I don't think we'll get back out. This is massive. A win will see us move clear of Burnley and Nottingham Forest, and could be the turning point in this run-in that sees us stay up. We absolutely have to win this game. Nothing else is acceptable. The biggest game of our season here. Burnley coming to take us on at Bramall Lane, where we are, of course, a lot better. We've got to remember that. It's such a huge game. I am nervous as hell for this. If we lose, we drop into the relegation zone, and we might not come back out of it. Could be an early chance here as Taylor's giving it away. And Archer, carry on that run, mate. Oh, and the pass was poor. Brownhill. Trouble. Ball inside. It's 1-0 Burnley. Boos ringing around Bramall Lane as Nathan Redmond gives Vincent Kompany's team the lead. What is going on at the Blades? Hackney. Brilliant. Harmer. Ings will get there. Danny Ings. Surely he's hit it straight at the keeper. Hackney. Harmer on the run. Back into Hayden Hackney. Now Ollie Norwood. Into Archer. Round the corner for Ings. Tight angle. Good save. Picked up by Hackney. Much better from the Blades though. Bogle does well. Has Danny Ings ahead of him. And inside to Archer. Harmer on the run. Osborne in support. No! That's not the pass I wanted. Why did he drill it back? Just play it inside to Harmer and that's 1-1. I swear this game is against you sometimes. We trail at the break despite having all of the game. We're making Burnley look like prime Barcelona here. What is going on? Brownhill out wide. Redmond played against Bogle. Sessegnon. Brownhill. Jefferson through to Brewster. Had to check. Still has it though. Harmer to hit one and Trafford saves. 10 minutes to find an equaliser here. Souza gets it through to Jefferson. Now Hackney. And that's better. Ryan Brewster and pushed away by Trafford from right under his body. Harmer swings the corner in. Anel's under it and levels it up. Huge goal for the Blades. And it's the man wearing the armband, Anel, who heads us level. Massive goal. Still time for somebody to win this. Is someone going to make themselves a hero for one of these two teams? Koulibaly, that's brilliant. Carry on your run. Carry on your run, Koulibaly. Jefferson through the gap. Hayden Hackney. Oh, what a save. Trafford denies him. Maybe the wrong man, just coming back from injury and not quite at his full sharpness. Here he is again, Hackney. Jefferson. Hackney couldn't take it in his stride. There's the whistle, one apiece. And still the wait goes on for that Premier League win. We can't go the whole season without picking one up since that Brighton and Luton run. This was our chance and we've completely bottled it. Rescued by Anel at the last minute, but we should have won that game. I've got to play the United game at Old Trafford. So here's the state of play before we face Manchester United. Ahead of Burnley and Forest by a point and a game in hand, which could be crucial come the end of the season. Fulham 2 ahead of us with 2 games in hand. And then Bournemouth on 34. Brighton and Wolves and Brentford have all pulled away. It's going to be 2 of Forest, Burnley, Blades, Fulham and Bournemouth. We've got to make sure it's not us. We face Manchester United today and then Burnley face them just 3 days after. Bournemouth at home to Brighton and Fulham hosting Crystal Palace. Big games. This is so tight. I cannot believe how tight it is down at the bottom. Let's finish the episode off with United away. I don't expect anything. Our away form's been shocking all season and we're in terrible form at the moment. So, final game of the episode. Again, not expecting anything out of this. I've had a change up front. It's Ryan Brewster, who has come big in some of the games against the top sides. And also Daniel Jefferson getting the start today. Ings and Archer hasn't been working, so, you know, we might as well change it up and see if we get any luck out of a different pairing. Also dropped Harmer slightly deeper in this game. He's been playing really poor in that number 10. He is the only real number 10 that we have. Obviously, at the start of the year, we weren't playing with a natural 10. So he was kind of the only man that could slot into that role. And we didn't recruit anyone in January to play there. So he's a square peg in a round hole. I think he is better in a slightly deeper position. But we'll see what we get out of him today. Rashford. Up against Jayden Bogle. Ball inside. Oh, Fotheringham's just fallen over there. It's a decent strike, but he just falls to the side. It's so poor. United are running us ragged here. Rashford does lose out to Bogle, and there could be an opportunity for a break here. Harmer, not necessarily the quickest, but he has done well there. And Brewster and Jefferson in behind. Jefferson to level it up. Does it again in a big game. Daniel Jefferson scoring at Old Trafford. Lovely counter-attack. Brewster with the back heel. Jefferson just puts it onto his right foot and rolls it into the corner. One apiece here at Old Trafford. Bruno into Anthony. Max Lowe gets a foot in and Anel prevents the corner. He's been so important for us this year. Where would we be without Anel? Well, I'll tell you for a start, we'd be in the bottom 3 after losing to Burnley in the last game, but I think we'd be in Luton's position. We'd already be relegated. He has been so clutch for us. Oh, Greaves has been beaten by Eriksson. Still Eriksson, good block. Danger still not cleared. Lovely football. Fernandes. Great save. Still United have it on the edge. This is dangerous. Brilliantly worked inside. Amrabat, what a block. And Anel does brilliantly. And now the brake's on. Oh, terrible pass. Osborne. Norwood again. Drilled into Jefferson. Wait for the run. Harmer. Peg back. Koulibaly. What a save. That could have been it. He's been good today, Koulibaly. Playing slightly further forward in the 10. And he nearly won it for the Blades. Corner. Norwood swings it in. Good ball. Bayinda comes, doesn't get there. Koulibaly off the woodwork. I don't believe it. Oh, we're so close to going into the lead. Koulibaly twice in a matter of moments, so close to a historic goal for the Blades. Great tackle by Greaves. And Brewster sent away. What an opportunity. Brewster. Jefferson, he's done it! Daniel Jefferson for the Blades. And our win might be on its way. And it's at Old Trafford of all places. Brewster sent away down the left. Casemiro closing down the option and Jefferson at the back post. Heads past Bayinda. And Sheffield United are 3 minutes away from our first scalp of the season and a massive 3 points. Baldock and Davis for company. Swings it in. Cleared, and that might do it. There's the whistle. What a victory for the Blades, and what a time to end the winless run. Well, guys, I need to catch my breath. That win is absolutely crucial. A huge 3 points, and you can see on the right hand side Man United actually beat Burnley at Old Trafford. So we are now 4 points clear of Burnley, 3 clear of Forest, better goal difference than both, and we have a game in hand. In the next episode, we'll play out the final 4 games of the season and do a quick season roundup as well. We've got Forest in our final 4 at home. That is going to be a massive game. Avoid defeat in that one or win it, and I think we will be safe. That win at Old Trafford is absolutely vital and could see us survive in the Premier League for another year. Guys, I hope you can tell how much I'm loving this series, especially getting towards the end of the season. It's been so exciting. I hope you guys are enjoying too. If you are, drop me a comment. Let me know. I love reading your guys' comments, and I'll catch you in the next episode very soon. Peace.